So here we are, welcome to day 13. This is the last day, the last riding day of my Kerala 2023 trip. It's been just a really fun couple of weeks. As you can see, they're just getting all the bikes ready behind me. Suresh is on this side, just making sure the 500s are all properly warmed up, and Rajendran's just sorting out the rest of them. So today's a pretty short day really. We're only going to ride from here in Alleppey, where we've been right on the backwaters, and we're going to head up to Kochi to return the bikes. And then that's it, then we're done. So I don't think there'll be a lot to show today other than probably some more city riding, maybe a bit of the backwaters. And as soon as we're back, I'll record my final thoughts and then I'm done. I've got through some of the editing already. It's a long way to go. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do all of them just because I think it probably gets a bit repetitive, especially if you weren't here. I'm sure for the guys that were here, they'll remember every day that they've ridden. But I think that once you've seen one mountain pass through the jungle or one crazy, chaotic Indian cityscape, then yeah, maybe the interest wanes. So maybe the videos will just get shorter and I'll only try and pick out new things. Anyway, I'm going to go and get geared up and I can get on the bike and get on my way. Here we go, last ride out, last Suresh exit video, and off we go. So today we're just going to ride from Alleppey back up to the rental place in Kochi and then we're done. It's been fun. Looking forward to one more day of chaos and mayhem, and hopefully it doesn't get too hot. It really is a rat run to get through these back streets of Alleppey, even just to get back to the main road. All sorts of things to look and see. Plenty of dogs, most of them look quite happy. That always cheers me up. Some kids walking to school. Morning! We've now left Alleppey and we're just riding up parallel to the coast through the backwaters. I think because it's all very built up on this flat land between the mountains and the sea, you don't really get open countryside like we've seen elsewhere on the trip. I think nearly everything is just these biggish roads, you know, with a good road surface, but there's just houses and shops and schools and everything all the way up them. They're not as busy as they are in the cities, and we don't have as many intersections and things that you have to navigate. I suppose it's a bit like riding through the English countryside, the English villages. It's just a lot warmer and slightly fewer traffic rules. We're back into the outskirts of Kochi now, so the roads are getting a lot bigger. There's these dual carriageways. We're able to do 60-70 kilometers an hour. The traffic is also getting a lot busier. A lot of trucks, a lot of cars just flying through, so it's a matter of just keeping your wits about you. Now here's another minivan looking to come through at a fast rate, I'm sure. It's all good fun. Now coming over one of the bigger waterways into Kochi. So it's a big old bridge, 3 lanes each side. Still crazy traffic everywhere, but you know, I'm getting used to it now. I don't really notice it. It's not quite as warm as it was yesterday, which is quite nice. Yesterday it got very muggy, very hot and humid, whereas today is actually quite nice with the breeze. So we're not far from being back at the rental place now. We are actually back in Kochi, but we've just stopped off at the Kaizen Royal Enfield dealership, where they're giving us some water and everyone's had a browse at the bikes. They've had a look at the new 650 Super Meteor, and yeah, I think we're all t-shirted up. I think people have brought a few souvenirs from Royal Enfield, and yeah, I think we're going to crack on our way. And I think the next stop will be the rental place. I think it's only a couple of miles from here. So yeah, really busy morning, loads of traffic. It's getting pretty hot now, so I'm looking forward to getting in and out of the sun. So I just had a stop at the Royal Enfield shop at Kaizen. I think we've now got a couple of miles to go to get back to the rental place. So it's just going to be the last run up through traffic, and then I think we're finished for the trip. Not far from the rental place now. One thing I did notice just as we stopped at the Royal Enfield dealership was that my Motorrad's Flex Slim mount, the VHB tape on one side is just starting to come off a little bit. I think it'll do the rest of the ride because we've only probably got 10 minutes left, but I think I need to find another long-term solution for mounting a GoPro onto this helmet. Yep, all good fun. And it's also funny how you know, at the beginning of this trip, little manoeuvres like that would have freaked me out a little bit, but once you get used to it, that's just normal day-to-day riding here in India. So here we are, back at the rental place. It's been Just need to get off the main road now without getting squashed or bent. There we go. A bit of a gap. And through we go. Back at Cafe Riders. Oh, it feels like it's been 2 weeks since we left, but it's been a really fabulous week. Met some lovely, lovely people. So I'll get off the bike, give you my last thoughts, and then I'm done. So that's it. That is the end of day 13. That is riding back into Cafe Rides here in Kochi. It's been an emotional last couple of hours, you know, coming up through all that city traffic. It's nice to stop off at the Royal Enfield store. I think I'm going to go back, find another one that's got a bit more stock, and maybe buy a few things to take home. But yeah, it's been really fun. No idea how these videos are really going to look when they're edited together. Hopefully they won't be too long. Hopefully they show you a bit of a few parts of India that you might not have been to. It's been great fun to meet all these people and ride with them for the last 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm always a bit sad when I come to the end of a tour. Time to go home, but it's always nice to go home as well. So hope these have been interesting and useful. If they have, maybe check out some of my other content, and maybe I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.